Talk to us about the company. How did that come about?
Um, the person that took me from the government, a Mr. Lister Mayor, was in the head of Dominion Life and the contingency insurance company and about 4 insurance companies. And he asked me if he went to my boss and told him. I wasn't aware of that, but because when he was talking to me about a job, I said, but I'm only here 4 or 5 months and I wouldn't like to leave the person, the head, Mr. Chambers. You remember Mr. Chambers?
I don't remember him.
Oh, okay. Decent guy. And he was funny. He was strict and thing, but he always called me Young Dennis. And I got attached emotionally to him.
Mm-hmm.
And when Lister here called me and offered me this job, I spoke to him and he said, take it. It is your future. And I said, but the police headquarters, I was a little bit embarrassed. And he said, no, I will deal with it for you. And that's where I got into insurance. And having got into insurance, my boss died, Mr. Mayor. And it was a British company, contingency insurance company, and another 2. And I had then 3 years or 4 years, I did the insurance, London, by paper.
Yes.
Did that exam. And myself and Aubrey MacLeod were the only 2 people in the Caribbean who, in the insurance business, had this qualification. And so, Mr. Mayor died, and I cried. And he was like my father. And funnily enough, he had 3 daughters, Jean, and 2 others. And I got a call from his office saying that he was very ill and calling for me. And he said to me, words to this, I am going, I'm leaving you, and I have arranged with London to give you the company, contingent insurance company. London owned it, but that's where I used to work. And since then, it's been a very, I think sometimes I wake up and say, what the hell did I do? Why I could have gone there, But it worked. And thank God, I now have an insurance company that's not small.
No.
And,
A giant.
and it's now my son. And I said to him, you are now going to work to keep me in the custom that you are accustomed to.
Brother Lalor, during the 1970s, when most businessmen migrated to the USA and other countries because of the economic challenges at the time. You stayed put, right? Can you tell us about your feelings and emotion, and what was the environment like around your life at that time?
It was, I use the word hectic because it was chaos. And what I did, I flew up. At that time, I was working with Mr. Mayor Insurance, and Mr. Mayor died, and I flew up to London, told them about it, and I sent them all the things and went up there. And I went up there to see how they would respond. And I wasn't optimistic. And when I got there, it was like the paradigm, the son, the Christian son.
Prodigals.
Prodigal son. I was embarrassed. And I left there at age 20, so probably 29 or 30. And having the responsibility of the insurance company. But mark you, I had done this 3-year thing, and I think I did a fairly good job.